Good morning, South Africa. My name is Clem Pedra, and for the next, I think, about 10 minutes, I'm going to be your pilot through these culinary skies, because it is Wednesday, and this is the Culinary Hotline Bling!
Ding, ding, ding!
Now, a few weeks ago, we had a massive upset in the kitchen when we had our first installment of Come Dine With Me, where Graham took on Carissa, and very controversial win for Graham. Carissa's still very cut up. While that's busy simmering, while that relationship's being mending, we thought, let's bring some of the behind-the-scenes people into the kitchen, and we've done that this morning. We've got our show producer in the kitchen, and she's taking on the Come Down With Me challenge with a tomato bredie, as she calls it, tomato food. And then later on, floor director Lucian's in the kitchen. What is he making? A noise. And after that, Tiffany's going to be joining, making a beautiful blueberry cheesecake. Lena,
Hi.
Very excited because I hear your voice in my ear all the time. I don't think South Africans get to hear your voice ever. So, what are we making this morning? Where is it from? Have you tried and tested it? Are you going to win?
Firstly, it's nice being behind this counter.
Right? Fancy, actually.
Behind the camera,
It's
in front
very
of the camera.
fancy.
I'm making a tomato bredie, but I'm not going to claim that this is my recipe. This is my recipe book.
Legendary.
From the Sido sisters. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of notes here.
Yes.
I'm that note girl.
Okay.
So when you make a recipe, what was it? 9 out of 10? 10 out of 10? What should you do? What shouldn't you do for next time?
All right, so you then tried this recipe, made your notes, and we're coming here today with what should be a competition-winning dish.
Yeah, I mean, the stakes are high.
Look, South Africa, the stakes are high, but we want to hear from you as well. We want voice notes, we want messages. Please send it through to our WhatsApp number, that's 063-036-9649. Want to get those voice notes? Who do you think is going to take it this morning? Do you have any questions for myself or the 3 contestants of our Come Down With Me challenge this morning? We want to hear from you. Also, if you had to enter Come Down With Me challenge, what would your signature dish be? A lot of questions this morning, all the questions, but we got to cook. Because usually by now, Lena's going, start cooking, start cooking. So let's start cooking. Okay, so.
First things first, I've got a sous chef.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Your
I like to
competition.
delegate.
The competition, keep the competition close. I like that. Lucian's going to be coming on for part 2 of this challenge. Very strategic move here, bringing your competition on. There could be some sabotage. Okay, but we need to cook. We need to cook. So, I've got some beef. We're going with...
Do you want an apron?
No, I think you should.
Oh, wow, confidence. Confidence. Okay, so Lena, we got some beef in front of us.
Let me look for my recipes along.
Alrighty, what can we do?
Lena's now going through a recipe, guys. So remember I said in the beginning, 10 minutes. It's going to be this journey. Maybe half an hour.
Well,
but it's fine.
I look so snatched.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, so Lena, let's talk about the meat first. We've got beef.
Okay,
What cut of beef are we doing? Because we're going low and slow, right?
I usually do stewing beef from my favorite Woolies. So cut into small pieces.
Right, there's a bone.
Just because some people like to eat with their hands. And hand-sized pieces with your...
That's quite big.
Yeah.
But,
So
okay, but you see, the issue is, you got like a rib cut, or like the brisket cut, and you got the bone still in it. So I don't know, but you, Lucian, I don't know what knives you have at home, but I can't cut through bone.
Like a MasterChef knives.
You've got MasterChef knives, there we go. So we're going to keep this one nice and chunky. There we go. But I like what you said about eating with your hands.
Yeah.
Because it's cultural, but also, I honestly believe if you're that connected with your food, it's going to taste better.
It needs to fit within your hands, yeah.
All
Can
right,
I start there?
There we go.
And then the thing with a bredie is there are base ingredients for every bredie.
Right.
So we've got the onions, we've got green pepper. I didn't know green pepper was a thing.
It's a thing.
But it's a thing.
What do you mean you didn't know it was a thing?
I didn't know that you can
on.
amplify flavors with the green pepper.
Oh, absolutely. So let's talk about the flavors you get from green pepper. So green pepper being green, Mother Nature's usually sneaky like that. She'll kind of give you a hint about what things are going to taste like. Green pepper being green actually tastes a little grassy, a little citrusy.
Yes.
Right? So you get those greeny flavors and it's that burst of flavor, that kind of that brightness.
Yeah, some
that just makes
colour.
a dish. Absolutely. Okay, so I
I'd
love
like
that
to
you're doing
think that
that.
it does bulk up the recipe slightly.
It does. I mean, to be honest with you, lady, when you said you've never heard about green pepper, I was about to go like, cancel this, come dine with me immediately.
All right.
Immediately, but I understand.
But now tell me now, there's also red and there's yellow pepper.
Yes. There's a difference, yeah.
If I have like red or yellow pepper, can I add it in? Will it change the flavor or no?
So you absolutely can add it in, and what you'll get, the flavor difference is... Sorry, Lucian, you can add it.
I was like, I want attention. Give me
Here we
some.
go. The flavor difference is we've got the bright green flavors of our green pepper, and then the orange, the yellow or orange, becomes a little more sweeter, a little less green, grassy in flavor, and then your red's got that deep sweet red pepper flavor.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, nice.
Okay, things are happening. Onions, peppers in the pan. I'm busy slicing meat, and I do like that you're using this cut of meat because this is the less expensive cut of beef because
Okay.
it's going to take a little bit of time, has to cook. It's a bit tough. So I like that we're not doing fillet.
So would you, excuse my ignorance, but stewing beef, is it any different to this?
No, this kind of falls into the category of a stewing beef. It's the cuts of beef that need a little bit longer to actually become tender. It's the cuts of beef that while the animal's still roaming, it's the pieces that do a lot more work. So it's like
The muscle.
it's the shoulder, you know? And this is also part of it, like the briskets. So this is that cut. Maximum flavor, but it does need time to cook.
That's the thing with, I think with bredie's, you need to like start at lunchtime for supper.
Start yesterday, yeah.
You start yesterday. I mean, that's also true because over time, it just like the flavors just combine together and it just tastes so much better the next day.
I also feel like
Absolutely.
overnight food is always the best.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Okay, so now the acting director in my ears is literally screaming, you guys are not cooking, you need to get done.
Wow.
So, okay,
Cool.
here we go.
Thanks, Amy.
Lucian's braising, we got our beef going in.
I'm gonna stick true to the recipe here.
Yes.
Okay.
But we've got cinnamon sticks,
Cinnamon sticks,
allspice,
allspice,
chilies and garlic.
chilies and garlic. Here's the thing about garlic, you don't have to chop it, it's going to impart its flavor.
Okay.
And
Do
especially
you
if you're going for like hours. it's
Do you
gonna
need to remove it afterwards or no?
No, eat it. Eat it. Chilies. How are we feeling? 2 or 3 or 1?
I don't think it's tomato food is a spicy dish.
It's not, so we're
Yeah.
not going to chop it. We're not going to chop it.
Okay.
That way we're going to get the flavor, not the heat.
A lot
Subtle
of people
flavor.
don't know that the pips inside is actually the
Violence
thingy, the violence.
is
Okay.
inside the
Yes.
seeds, absolutely. And very important, whenever you're done working with chilies after chopping it, wash.
Don't
hands.
rub your eyes.
yes.
Don't rub nothing after you chop chili. Okay, that's smelling amazing. That's the base of a very, very good dish. When we
Thanks
add
to
our...
me.
For me, I like to let this simmer
Okay,
and then add the meat. Is that fine?
Correct.
that is absolutely fine.
Braise it.
Yes. So what's going to happen, South Africa, we've got a minute to wrap this up, but I want to give you some indication of what's going to happen. So we're going to braise our meat first. Then tomato paste goes in. And then we're going to balance that
later.
tomato acidity with a little bit of sugar.
Okay, pause.
Pause. Pause.
I know people add sugar to cancel the acidity, but then I don't want my recipe to be too sweet.
Too sweet.
So what I do is I add butter towards the end.
What?
And that just makes everything so creamy, and then it cancels out all the acidity.
All right, South
But
Africa.
that's a tip I didn't know.
That's the
So
tip
thanks
that
to this
I
recipe.
didn't know. That's
Really?
What? There we go. Fatima's
Yeah.
sisters coming through an absolute win. South Africa, this is only
to know.
a taste of what's about to come. We're going to continue working on this tomato bredie. Then Lucian's in the kitchen. Who knows what he's going to make? Lena, this has been amazing. We hope to see you in part 2 of the Culinary Hotline
will.
Bling. Lucian, are you ready?
Yes, she'll be my shoe chef.
There we go.
time.
It's coming on the next
Chef.
part of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Zing, zing, zing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We're back in the kitchen for the second part of our Come Dine With Me Culinary Hotline. Lena was in the kitchen here in the first part. Comments came through and says, the comments are like, Lena, you just read a book.
Yeah, I like to delegate.
You read a book and you were delegating very well. Lucian's in the kitchen with us now. Lucian, you've got some very exciting ingredients in front of you. What are we making?
Cool, so we're doing a very much Durban chicken curry.
Nice. So now, South Africa, if you want to be part of it, please do send us your voice notes. Lucian's answering questions, Lena's answering questions, I'm answering all your questions as well. Send your voice notes through to 063 036 9649. Okay, so we love a curry.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the Expresso studios, I feel like we at least have like a curry once a week must be made in this kitchen. Are you taking any of that inspiration for this curry, or is this 100% Lucian?
100% my mother, Isabel
Oh, okay.
Albertine. So she basically showed me how to make food, and specifically this curry, but I add a little twist to it.
Nice.
Like, you can never make the same food like your mother does it.
Right.
So there's something extra.
Some
there.
piyuna?
Yes.
I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms, because a lot of people don't put mushrooms into their curries, but because you don't have a lot of chewing, you
I
have
got
that
you.
meat, either the chicken or potatoes, but the mushrooms are added a little chew.
Absolutely, and again, it brings a bit of that meaty texture to the
Yes.
dish as well. So, Lucian, let's begin. Lena, by the way, in this green pot, I'm assuming this is your...
Yeah,
That's
let's have a
nice.
look.
It's a bietjie warm, pas op. Okay, here we go.
Baie warm.
Okay, so this is your beef that we spoke about earlier. So we're still going to be adding our tomato. In fact, can I go ahead and add the
let's go
tomato?
for it.
Let's do it.
While I'm doing that, Lucian, you can kick off with your chicken curry.
Your sous chef.
The one thing I notice about your chicken curry, and I don't know if you're going to change it, but it's something that I do, and it's not traditional. I do a chicken curry with the skin on. I know
Me
that's
too.
Traditionally not, they take the skin off, but I feel like you get like extra richness from the
100%.
And it soaks in the flavors.
It's in the flavor.
does.
And fat carries flavor really well, so that extra
Like,
chicken
pass me
fat for the win.
The red thingy-majiggy.
Red thingy-majiggy.
Firstly,
Okay.
red is Lucian's favorite color. So
Red
this
is
combination.
Oh,
Turn it down.
Let me turn it down.
set it down a little bit. Other way, other way, other way.
No. Winning, that is the right way. So let's talk about this. The two of you are actually friends.
Yes.
Outside the office.
Correct.
Are we?
Okay.
Lay Lou food review.
The reason I'm asking is I want to know, have you ever cooked for each other?
Yes.
He's cooked, he's the king of chicken. He loves chicken.
All right, so chicken recipes.
So he knows what he's doing.
And in the friendship, what do you bring to the party?
What do I bring to the party?
Lena has cooked minced curry. She's the queen of minced curry.
And I love a minced curry. So you both tried each other's food then.
Yeah.
So if that was an indication about your cooking abilities, how were you feeling then with today's challenge?
Look, Shem, I maybe shouldn't have delegated, but but the truth is I do cook, so
You
Yeah.
do cook,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And like Lucian, when growing up, was it always mom that did the cooking, or was it a bit of a shared job in the house when it came to cooking? Did you pick up the apron at any stage?
Only later in life,
Okay.
as a teenager, but not as a child, we were delegated to clean up.
All right.
So at the age of 5 years old, stand on the chair, do the dishes.
And were you as...
stand on the chair.
Yeah, stand on the chair, 100%.
and
Me and my older brother.
Were you as, how can I say this politely, as
me help you.
Lucian-y at 5 years old?
I was Lucian. I was the naughty one. I'm the middle child.
You're the middle
we
child.
bring
Funny one.
we bring the problems.
All right.
Can I ask something?
Yes, of course you can.
You've used 2 different onions.
Yes.
What's-
So I love to use all 3 onions, the green, the yellow, and the red, and I mix it sometimes with
Oh, and the
my peppers. The onions are the red one and the standard white one.
I got you. Okay. And again, that's for you. Why did you do that? What was the reason for that?
It just also looks colorful into your curry and not just the standard, because a lot of people uses the yellow curry.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is yellow.
So it's about bringing some color.
Mine is more reddish.
Hence, being your favorite color.
hence
Yes.
the glasses, hence the pot, hence the what.
The what's in the what. So we've got the onions and the peppers in, the oil and the garlic, and ginger. Just for the winter to fight the little colds and flus here and there.
That's true.
So now I'm actually very quick with my curry. So with my cloves,
You forgot your stick, your spoon.
Wow. Okay, so South Africa context. So Tiffany, our third contestant, has just walked in and brought in the stick. Can I have the stick? Can I talk to people?
don't show it.
No, I'm going to.
Don't show
So
the
South
name.
Africa, if you ever wonder why we are so disciplined in studio, this is Lucian's punishment stick.
But also, it's 4.0.
This is
which
Lucifer
means there's
4.0.
3 others.
What happened to Lucifer 1, 2, and 3? Well, Ryle broke number 1, Graham number 2, and where's Carl? Exactly. This is number 4. Okay, so the discipline comes through swift and quickly. Okay. You think we have things good in studio? Here we go. Lucian. The truth is out now. South Africa knows about your punishment stick. Lucifer 4.0. Okay,
You
Lucian,
know.
talk me through your
Alright,
dish.
cool. So-
Peppers, onions. What's next?
so I throw my cloves in. I always count my cloves. When I make food for myself, I make a big pot, so I eat 2-3 days from it, but in small portions.
Okay.
So when I know I throw 5 cloves in, I know 5 is to be expected, so I don't chew on them. So,
There we go.
but because this is a big pot and we are a big group, I'm gonna throw a little bit more.
Okay.
So that's 5 in my hand right now.
But he did tell me yesterday he's going to take his food home with him. He said, as a fucking
But I
Guys.
forgot my butter,
But the
bucking.
control room are
There we
taking
go.
over.
Hold on.
So, from the control room, they are saying it's just been utter chaos today. That's been smelling amazing. Lucian's going to get his chicken into the pot. We're going to continue making this amazing curry. In part 3, we will have Lena's tomato bredie and Lucian's chicken to present to you. Tiffany's going to be coming in, and Tiffany's going to be making what she promises to
Are
be.
we out of time?
We are almost out of time.
And you have
Tiffany
nothing in your
promises
No,
to
no, no,
bring...
no.
Can
Wait,
I
hold on.
talk in the...
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
My studio, where my stick?
Where's
So
your
I brought my
spoon?
own spices, y'all, if you guys can see that.
In your red
Camera
Tupperware.
two.
Very familiar, the spices. You smell it.
So we have the Thai
From
7,
the storeroom.
South Africa.
smoked paprika,
I
and chili.
apologize. I apologize. The order is gone. So we're going to continue making Lucian's curry. The tomato bredie is almost done. Tiffany's coming in for what promises to be a sensational blueberry cheesecake.
It's the winning dish, yeah.
It's the winning dish, we said.
Give me 30 seconds quickly. Let me just say this.
Okay,
not the
Lucian's got 30
Lucian show.
seconds.
So,
Carissa,
cardamom.
help a friend.
Quickly, cardamom. I normally open the cardamom. So if you don't chew, that's bearable to chew on.
Right.
Because
Okay.
if you actually just eat the full, that is not, you know,
That's
it
true.
changes
The grenade.
it changes the equilibrium in your mouth, and we're not about that life.
So we're crushing it. Lucian's top tip, crush your cardamom before you put it into the dish. I
Open
love
it up.
that.
The pips are the flavor.
South Africa, you're gonna want to come back for more tips. So make sure you stay tuned for part 3 of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting.
Help me. Help me.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
South Africa, it has been one of the most craziest, I think is the best way to put it, Culinary Hotlines ever this morning. We're doing the Come Dine With Me series, and we're bringing the people that are usually behind the scenes in front of the camera this morning. We've seen Lucian, we've seen Lena take on what I would say two really good dishes. I've been tasting them. But now we're bringing the person into kitchen that makes me look good every day. I cannot say a bad thing about this person because she will maybe not make me look so
Tell them
good.
it's the winning dish. Tell
But
them.
she is
Sure.
the reason that
Ciao.
I get to do my job every day. Can we please welcome Tiffany to the kitchen? So, Tiffany, you and I have worked together for quite some time now,
Yes.
and I absolutely love your food. Your philosophy around food and how you cook,
Thank
I
you.
love it. I'll work with you absolutely any day. These other two. Anyway,
That's
you're gonna
questionable.
the other two, I'm talking about the presenters.
Ciao.
So you're going to be making a beautiful blueberry cheesecake.
Like cheesecake, yes.
Already kind of you win because lately I've been on a sweet tooth vibe. I'm saying, kind of. Been on a sweet
have
tooth
told us
vibe.
that, eh?
Oh, the two
All
of you.
that store-bought.
Where store? Where? What
That looks
store?
store-bought.
So,
No,
okay,
ciao.
so
Bye.
what a compliment. Your
Exactly.
cheesecake literally got a store-bought
You could
compliment.
never, Lucian, you know that.
I know, I
Go
can't.
stir your curry there.
Okay. So you're going to be giving our viewers the absolute
Yes.
all the tips on how to get this cake
And
looking
it's
as
super
amazing as it
simple.
does.
This is the ingredients you need.
Yes, and you
One,
told me it's
two,
actually
three.
quite easily
It's
put
the easiest
together.
cheesecake.
Okay, so talk us through
And
it.
it's flop-free. So we start off with cream cheese, so about like 3 tablets of cream cheese, 1 tin of condensed milk, vanilla essence, 2 eggs. That's your filling.
That's it?
That's it.
And what are
Then
you
for
using
your
for the
base,
crumb?
So just plain coconut biscuits, whatever biscuits you want to use. Some unsalted butter. We mix that through. That goes at the I don't have a baking
So that's all.
pan.
Once you mix the two together, it's all about just
That's
pressing
your
everything
base,
together.
yeah. And then the filling goes on top and it goes in the oven 150, 25 to 35 minutes.
It looks beautiful, and obviously what you've done here is you've got this blueberry coulis over the top, or sauce. Because if you get any cracks in a cheesecake,
You can
usually
just
I'm
fill it.
devastated.
Can I tell you a funny story? So I baked it at home yesterday, and my sister, so I took it out to the oven and I placed it down to cool. So I got back, and there was like a little hole there, in, like that. I was like,
Someone's finger.
oh. So I was like, thank God for the blueberry sauce.
I love that hack.
Exactly.
Because
you
we
see,
always
Lucian?
freak out when you get a crack.
Smart.
Okay,
Smart.
So there's a hole in there right now.
Yes.
Oh, dump.
Yeah, but it's still better than your dish.
It's a finger
the
that's in
fact
there.
remains.
Somebody's dirty finger.
Anyway, this is not the Lucian show.
Okay, so I am going to leave Tiffany to start working on a
Yeah.
cheesecake, and I'm going to come visit Lucian and Lena.
Yes.
We've had quite a lot happen to your
Okay,
dishes
Lena,
since
you
we
can
last
tell.
left you. Let's go to Lena, because we started off with your dish. I have tasted it. Let's all reveal to camera.
What I've done is added a little bit of water and then finally my butter. And now it's all creamy. The potatoes are soft. I just need the meat to get soft.
There we go. I can honestly say South Africa, this was, I mean, again, not a lot of ingredients go into this
No,
dish.
very simple.
The flavors you get out of it, the richness with the meat and that tomato coming through, really, really good, delicious.
Also, we didn't need the whole sugar situation.
We didn't need the sugar. I was very surprised. We didn't need to add sugar. Now we're coming to Lucian, your chicken curry.
Yeah.
Which the twist was a bit of mushroom that went into all
Some
the peppers.
mushroom.
We're going with some coriander now. Can you talk me through what else happened to the dish?
All right, so obviously we've added the chicken after all those spices. So the spices was chili flakes, smoked paprika, Thai 7 spices, so it's a combination.
Oh, all right. So wait, we went a bit like Thai-ish with this
Yes,
curry.
so it just blends so nicely with all the aromas and the taste. And then on top of that, I added a bit of hot, spicy Durban curry.
Wow.
Blood red.
Wow. A bit of Durban, a bit of Thailand.
That's all over the world.
All over the world, but it looks
A trip
amazing.
around the world.
Okay, so that looks amazing. Going back to Tiffany. Tiffany,
So I just left the hand mix. It's not going to do the thing for me. It's too noisy.
it's too noisy, absolutely. I get you, that's very respectful. Lucian and Lena, seeing as you guys are pretty much done, can I ask you, or would you like to taste Tiffany's cheesecake?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm also going to call in my bestie, Carissa. She's going to also taste.
Can we just get someone from outside the kitchen? Because I don't trust.
I don't want to taste it up. I might be not biased.
Child, that she can cook.
Can I also just say,
shade.
we've all worked together kind of like 10 years. We're talking about trust now. We got problems. Okay, so Lucian, you want to have a taste of Tiffany's?
No.
Okay, Lucian says no. P-E to the T-T. Why? Okay, cool, let's go. I got Tiffany's, I'm going to taste it, so please have a taste from me, Lena.
Carissa, be very careful with your answers, eh?
Wow, Tiff.
How long did it take for you to make this?
So about like less than an hour.
Okay.
It's good in the store. You
really
walk in,
quick.
buy, and walk out.
What's the...
Where's the salt? It's over there. Okay. This is,
I like it.
That's
you know
fantastic.
what? I want to say, is it store-bought?
But it's not.
It's absolutely
But you
not.
know what it is? The
Maybe I
I can
can
taste the homemadeness of it.
Yeah.
the textures.
Wait, I'm doing... Okay.
Wow.
And this berry shenanigans
is-
was
It's
well.
very shenanigans.
That's
Delicious.
fantastic.
Tiffany, masterclass when it comes to baking a cheesecake. That is insane. Carissa, please don't go anywhere.
Do I get to
Genuinely, that
taste
looks beautiful. Genuinely,
Do I
that
get
looks
to taste the winning dish?
Which...
Let's go. Seeing as you got
tasted
Lucian.
it.
Lucian, can you please dish for Carissa?
Is my rice ready?
Oh, wow.
Can I also get it?
Okay, then.
Thank you.
Is the
Do I
chicken
need to
cooked?
dish
You
out?
can leave
Everything
Tiffany.
is
This is
cooked.
your
My
kitchen.
chicken is never uncooked. I'm the king of chicken.
Okay.
Ask Siba.
I believe.
She knows.
Wow.
I believe you, Lucian.
Name
Thank you.
dropping there.
Okay, there we go. So we're going to have a taste. Even if it's just a sauce for now,
Correct.
if it's quite, we can just taste the sauce and
Let
give
me
it like, some
get,
feedback on that.
Okay.
And then we're going to taste Lena's as
Little
well.
bowl here.
South Africa, thank you for being with us. Chaos everywhere here today. But thank you for being
I love
with
it
us.
when it's chaos.
Okay, Lucian, here we go.
Right, cool.
Lucian's
Can I get a
Durban.
scoop?
Lucian's never cooked
Durban.
for me.
Oh, really? To be honest with you, I don't think
no, no.
Lucian's good for me
He's
too.
cooked for
That's
you
why you're
either.
still standing.
So let me tell you what it's.
Tiffany.
So this is Lucian's Thai Durban chicken and a bit of veggie curry.
Yes.
Wow.
Bring in the rice. Thank you, Chadwin.
Guys, the whole family is in the kitchen today. Chadwin coming in with a pot of rice. So you didn't know Expresso had so many
Chadwin,
brown
you cooked
people
the rice
working here.
for Lucian.
I didn't know too.
Yes, special rice is cooked for me.
Okay.
Thank you, Mildred. And thank you, Mama Joyce.
Now I wonder who cooks the curry if someone else cooks the rice.
Okay.
Why are you and Tiffany beefing, man?
Yeah, eh?
All right, cool.
There's no
What do you
fancy
want? A
water.
thigh? A thigh? A thigh?
A tie.
Thigh
No,
spicy.
I like a leg.
You want a leg? A nice leg.
South Africa, Carissa's also going to be the judge, and she will have the final say about who actually
I don't want
wins.
karamunk.
Who's
No,
going to
I'm
win
teaching
today's
it fast.
challenge.
Oh, there's a karamonkey.
Okay, and the winner, by the way, actually does get to take home the Expresso Culinary Hotline trophy for a whole week.
Oh, I've got space for that in my house.
You can put it in
There
my
you go.
bag so long.
And rumor has it, Lucian said if he wins, he's going to sleep with the trophy like Damon Williams slept in his uniform after winning the World Cup.
No, Sean.
He
I'm
will.
happy to
He
see it
will.
every day, yeah.
Okay, so are you dishing for Carissa for the whole week? She just needs to taste.
So this is what I normally eat if I do a big deal.
Alright.
But I eat small little dishes like this.
And then it lasts you the whole week. What are these?
It's mushrooms. Added chew.
Wow, I've never seen
Asian
that.
Quite hot
side.
down here.
Okay, let me taste the sauce and the rice with the done, yeah?
The curry.
Oh, that was watering.
It does smell amazing, South Africa. Lucian, this recipe, will it be posted to the website?
Link to us, Carissa.
If you do want the recipe, go check it out on espressoshow.com.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Yes, it's good for the winter. I added more because I don't
30
want to be
seconds.
sick here. Everybody must work.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Okay,
See,
Lucifer.
we've got 30
Lucifer's coming
seconds.
out.
Okay, Carissa still needs to taste one more dish. Is it going to be possible?
No.
No. Okay. We are going to... Lena?
We'll make a plan.
Lena's the boss, so if Lena says we'll make a plan, we'll come back. Carissa's now tasted
I haven't
Tiffany's.
tasted Lena's.
And the winner of the
We haven't tasted. We're going to come back and taste one more dish. And then Carissa's going to let us know who the winner is. South Africa, chaos, but you're dealing with us and we appreciate you. Come back again with apparently the 4th installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting.
Cool. I need to taste it.
Only you can make my day.